Welcome to Living a Sustainable Dream, and we're going to talk about memory today. And just one of the things that has come up is these drives that where you keep your videos, where do you keep your pictures, how do you store the important information that you have. And so my wife and I have been looking at getting external drives. And so here are some externals that we have. But how do you store your drive safely? Now you guys see that I have a box here. And you're thinking, what is he got going on here? He's got it in the box still. Well, you could spend a lot of money basically paying for a case. And the case is to protect it when it falls. Well, you know, these things here are meant to be hanging in the stores, and they have the hanger and everything. And well, you know, people come by and they drop them all the time. And they literally sell undamaged. I mean, they are, this box, which is made of plastic and cardboard, is what protects that drive while it's being handled by customers. Now, what a great thing is that I already have a safety box that goes with the drive when I bought it. But what I need to do is modify it so that I can use it with the drive as a protected case. Now, if this thing is spinning, which right now it is spinning, I'm transferring information. You can see I cut a hole in the box here where the cord is going through. So this is literally taking information and putting it onto a new drive. Okay, the 4 terabyte drive right here. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to take the 4 terabyte box and I'm poking holes in it here so it kind of breathes so it doesn't overheat. Okay, so it can transfer some air in and out. And I'm using an ice pick to do it. So there's my ice pick. And I'm just basically poking holes, going all the way through the box, like that. What I'll do is then I will cut the back end, just like I did here, and stick the cord out the back like that. Now, if I am downloading information and I drop this, or I pull that computer away and I forget that it's attached, and this is being used, and it hits the ground, that shutter with that thing spinning, it will probably toast the drive. That's it, it's done. However, if it is not moving, it's not being used, and it falls in this case here, I'd say 9 out of 10 times we'll probably be safe. We'll be pretty okay because it's not spinning inside, there's no moving parts going on, and it'll be safe when it drops. And I've actually have dropped this one at school a few times because I have forgotten that it's attached. And I got lucky that it stopped before it actually hit the floor. And the floor is a concrete floor at the school, and it's got a thin pad of carpet over it with no cushion. So that's just the information I have. So if you want to save your information and not pay for an expensive case for this, just keep the box. And so what I got here is I open up only one side. Okay, and there's the plastic, and you can see all the holes that I poked through. See that? Okay, and I'm going to poke some more. I just wanted to demonstrate how I'm going to convert this. I've had one of my memory boxes. I did not have a case for it, and I lost one of my memories, and I had some of the coolest pictures on it, and it just sad to me to see all that lost. Basically, I went to my hometown where I was born and raised, and I took my son there, and I took him to my old school, and the old school is closed now. I went to an old elementary school called Francis E. Willard in Eugene, Oregon. It's no longer open as a school. It's just now being used as district storage. But it was really cool because I took my son there and I was able to show him, you know, through the windows, my old classes. And where I attended basically from 3rd through 5th grade, and walk through walk around the school. And then in the very back was the same play set that I played on when I was a kid. And so it was cool. Here's my son, he's my age when I went to that school, and he's playing on the play set many years later in my place. And I get to watch my son play in the same area. That was so cool. Such awesome footage. And I, took pictures of the old house I used to live in Eugene, and all that footage is gone. So it's really important that you know, and that was the first time I actually transferred information to the drive, and I hadn't figured out how to do this yet, and my dog basically knocked the drive while it was moving off of the platform. She didn't, I mean, it wasn't she was being malicious or anything like that. She just bumped it with her tail, pulled it, knocked it around, and it fell off, hit the floor, and I went, oh no, it's gone. So it worked, and it actually worked for probably 2 more days, and I didn't think anything of it, but then it just quit working. So it developed the problem then, and I wish I had known, because I could have saved all that information.
Or leave it in the box! Or leave them in the box and never touch them! Or just look at it! Radical!